I'm Bob Rosedale, and today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about your students' academic success. At Tutor Doctor, we define academic success to be when a student is capable of confidently sustaining their performance at higher and higher levels. And what we find is that as a student is able to do this, it'll be their natural inclination to try to seek out greater challenges. And this will perpetuate itself throughout their academic career and will carry on throughout their life. We also understand that there are two primary components which lead to academic success. The first is academic foundation building. This is the typical subject matter content that students learn in the classroom. And as they are able to master this, they will gain the confidence to be successful. The second component is a little more elusive. It's academic discipline. Academic discipline includes time management, organizational skills, sustained attention, following through on tasks, and working memory. So what is the Tutor Doctor academic game plan? The academic game plan is basically a calendar-based agenda with a very specific process, and it also provides accountability for the student to follow through on their tasks. It's these last two components that differentiate it from the typical calendar-based agenda that students receive year in and year out through their schools. Those agendas quite often don't have a process or an accountability feature. We integrate the Tutor Doctor academic game plan into all of your students' tutoring sessions, and our tutor will act as a coach to make sure your student is using the game plan correctly. When your student is using the academic game plan correctly, what we find is that it has three primary benefits. The first is that your student will develop the skills necessary to achieve academic discipline. They will become more organized, they will have good visibility and understanding of what's due not just this week, but next week. They'll be able to integrate those tasks that are due in the near term with those tasks that are due farther out in the semester. Overall, they'll become more organized and they'll feel like they have more time in their life to get everything done. The second primary benefit is that when your student is using the game plan correctly, it creates a much more rewarding and satisfying experience for your tutor. As a student develops the skills, the tutoring sessions become much more efficient and effective, and the tutor is able to really apply themselves in a way which benefits your student's education. If a student is disorganized, if a student doesn't know what's coming up later in the week, if they can't even find their homework, that's very frustrating for everybody involved. The last benefit is that as your student develops these skills and the tutor is creating the most efficient and effective tutoring sessions possible, it's maximizing your investment in your child's education. And that's what we want. We want you to invest in Tutor Doctor. We want you to have a process in place which not only drives your student to academic excellence, but provides a tool so that they can achieve it by acquiring the skills necessary for academic discipline. And these skills will carry with them the rest of their life. In fact, studies have shown that how well a student's academic discipline has developed by the time they graduate from middle school is the best predictor of how successful they'll be after high school. When a student utilizes the game plan, when they incorporate it correctly into their tutoring sessions, what you will find is that the results do follow.